I will recommend to have surrendered. Probably would have been in your best interest for sure. Somehow France is still #1 in military, even though we are absolutely destroying their army. Okay, we don't need to occupy, I think, the entire country. Like, this should be enough of the land for us to feel okay with it. In the occupation, I will admit it's being a little bit slow. Again, I usually like doing this. Yeah, so I know you're going to accept. There we go. Brittany now exists. Navarre now exists. Both of them are immediately in my spheres of influence. Fantastic news. Bring you guys back. Aragon's got a little bit more territory. Still has not reclaimed their homeland, but in the future. Where are you? Rename Poisson. Yeah, we'll rename all that territory. That seems okay. Is there anything else we want to do? No, I mean, we don't really have any more decisions. We are definitely approaching... Not approaching, we are definitely already within the end game of Age of Enlightenment. Let's bring one troop down to Vienna. Why do I have these troops here? I don't know. Oh, you're probably all Polish divisions, right? Yeah, you're all Polish. Brittany, yeah, we can definitely have an alliance. No problems there, I think. Put you here. Bring one army towards the north. And that should be good. I don't believe I'm missing any armies, at least not right now. I'm sure there's probably some units, you know, there's, I think some like troops probably in India and stuff like that, but for right now, I mean, do we actually have any units in India? Wait, do we have a 63 stack? As well as a small navy. We need to build more units. We're at 146 out of 118. I think it's time for us to spend at least a little bit of time rebuilding our manpower reserves. Yeah, sure, why not? Do we have infamy? We do have infamy to spend. Let's begin integrating this territory into Germany proper. Because, like, how do you stop this? Like, Germany in vanilla Victoria 2 is usually pretty strong already. But when you got this German Empire who controls almost all of Central Europe, we could destroy Spain in the name of both Navarra and Aragon. We could do both. We need to get troops down there first, but that's okay. I'm sure we can figure it out. So it looks like Savoy's trying to annex Genoa. Genoa's in the sphere of the Russians, which might lead to like a French-Russian war. I have no idea how that's going to play out. Become a republic? I'm trying to become a not necessarily a republic per se. Well, I mean, I guess I am actually if I'm trying to get the French Revolution to kind of fire in Germany. Did that happen in what, 1789-ish? 1788? We want more reformists. I want the reformists to get mad. The reformists get mad. I mean, radicals I don't think exist yet. Because there's reformists, and eventually there is going to be the Jacobins. But nobody in Germany has a Jacobin ideology yet. I'm not too sure what spawns it. It's like, I would imagine it would be Republicanism and Revolutionism, which unlocks in about half a year. Begin integrating. Republic is one big problem. Okay, Croatia's getting rid of their voting rights. Wait, they rebelled already? How did that happen? Okay, well, wait, why am I getting minimized? No. Go back in big mode, thank you. I mean, I would like to Prussia defaults. I don't think we care. Well, like, what's happening, like, the New World, right? None of you guys are really expanding. I mean, Louisiana's taking a bit more territory from the natives. The 13 colonies did not decide to uprise against the British, so the United States is not going to be forming. At least not right now. I guess there's still technically time. We are slowly losing money. We owe... I have no idea who this is, but apparently we owe them £54,000. Just repay them. Why am I spending $181 in interest in this? It's a lot of money I could be saving. Tariffs are pretty low. Crank military spending up. Cut admin costs slightly. To me, this seems decent enough. Merge you guys into one bigger army. What are you guys? Are you just infantry and like a little bit of infantry? Okay. So you're all overall kind of meh. What about like Hungary? Well, I guess we don't really have enough infantry to play with, and we're not technically strong enough for other AI powers to not want to declare war on us. Like, what spawns in... Okay, we'll get this focus. One national focus, a little bit more diplomacy. Is like one of you, Age of Reason, development speed modifier, the reform movements, the Enlightenment ideals. So I'm trying to remember like what spawns in, for example, socialism, communism, and fascism in the base game. I think it's just a time thing, right? Just at X date, the political party shows up. Cover their losses. I don't think it's a because your Jacobin organization goes up by 75%. Patriot Rebel, Parliamentarian Rebels. But see, that's just Parliamentarian Reformers or Jacobin. So by the time 1800s is around, the Jacobin ideology should exist already. But that's not saying too much. Because it's already 1780. You're like, you're not my puppets, right? No. Serbia, you're neutral with. France is trying to reintegrate its old territories. So you still have cores over these lands, but of course, I will not allow them. Laissez-faire. Sure, populist economy maybe would make sense. Like, are the Jacobins planned economy, or are they? I don't really know. Like, who's gonna win the election right now? Probably the absolutist faction has a chance. You know, a Pope, why not? We can be friends. I can be allies with the Pope. I don't see a reason not to. There are rebels in Venice. You have some nationalists, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Assuming you connect some of your troops over there, which you should be able to. Like, I would imagine you can get that done. To infamy, yes we can. You want independence? Absolutely not. You think I'm gonna let Denmark become an independent country? They don't deserve it. Let's move our troops up north. Danish War of Independence. Conquest of Corsica. That'll be them being integrated back into Aragon, I would imagine. The Far Sultanate, I don't think I have any reason to be friends with you. And you've granted the East India Company. So we have the French East India Company, we got the British East India Company. There used to be the German East India Company as well, but I kind of accidentally broke them up into smaller chunks. But I mean, either way, it's still fine. They're still our puppet states. Yeah, we have allies moving into this territory. The Pope's up here to help us. Because technically, we're the defender. Is there any option for Aragon unite Italy or Spain? I don't believe so. I know there is for Divergence of Darkness. But I don't believe there's one for AoE. Okay, we're already at 25%. Okay, Copenhagen's about to fall. Do you think Sweden would give me military access? Does Sweden even like us? I actually don't know. Does anybody like us? No, most people hate us. Well, people in Europe hate us. People everywhere else like us. But there we go. We've done what we came here to do. Let's bring our troops back and let our allies help us out. Okay, the reformists have won 83% of the vote. Coalition of radical factions. Okay, keep on expanding the vote. Yeah, I just don't know when the, I guess it'll probably be in the events. Like, I can probably look it up in the files. When they're supposed to show up. Wow, they really are sending a lot of troops over to Denmark, huh? You will not accept this offer? Are you the Nez Sultanate? No, you're another one of those tiny countries. I'm also kind of surprised that, like, Sweden... I guess Sweden actually doesn't have any claims in Denmark or Norway. So they don't actually want to attack them at all. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking, like, Luxembourg away from the Austrians. It'd make our borders look a lot nicer, for sure. Okay, Aragon. We're just fight a war, like, liberate country. Free allied cores, again, that's 5 infamy on you. Okay, looks like the Danish have realized the error of their ways and have surrendered once again to us. I mean, you don't even need to really be a puppet of mine. It's more about the spirit of the thing, right? Like, the only reason you became a puppet of mine was so I could annex territory and form Germany. So it wasn't really required that you remain a puppet of ours, but at the same time, I want you to be a puppet because you already are one. Yeah, the forms are getting more popular. The absolutist faction are still the biggest. Apparently there's rebel problems here. You got some noble rebels in your territory there. Venice still has the... I got Serbian Patriots. You know what? Serbian Patriots are completely A-okay by me. Because they would help expand Serbia. Chartist rallies. Yeah, that's fine. Let them hold the rally. Not a big deal one way or the other. Okay, get some more military tech. But we have this now. We've got Republicanism and Revolution. Gives us an extra focus. Which, I guess we'll try to, like, just... Like, what do we want to do? Do we want to train up more soldiers? Maybe? To try to cover our losses here. So go something like this. That seems fine. More troops, the better. And, like, I would like to kill you as well. Like, there's actually a handful of people that I want to, like, murder. Hungary is being one of them. I mean, Transylvania, Serbia, and Croatia all have cores on Hungary. 2 of them are our sphere links. One of them is like an actual satellite state. So, you know, it would make sense for us to want to kill them. It'd mean that we had to fight the Russians, but I'm not scared of Russia even a little bit, honestly. I don't think Russia's going to make a big deal one way or the other. How are you? You're at plus 29 for battles, negative 26 for occupation. So I'm guessing Hungary had a lot of really good battles to begin with. And now they're slowly just starting to overcome that. I mean, you're not worth the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire, like, admittedly, is not very good. We did liberate, you know, all of Serbia from them at some point. But use them as a nice little, I mean, we have enough to justify a war, and hopefully maybe we'll get Transylvania or Serbia to justify their own wars. Again, it's either that or we attack Spain. And use that to maybe attack their way into Barcelona. Apparently we have the cost of belly against you. For humiliation, but I don't think that's really worth our time, right? Okay, Hungary's lost a war here. I don't think they lost any territory. So why don't we just justify a war to... It's 12 for me there. Let's try to free allied cores. Infamy is like really, really bad. Mostly don't need alliance. I don't know why all these people down in like Central Africa want to be my friend. Like, I don't know what I... Like, why ally with me? It doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, Congo wants to be my friend. Like, why? Why me? I know you're in my sphere, and I'm technically allied to, like, Morocco. That's because Morocco's just a convenient little, halfway point between Germany and India. Did you annex my other puppet state down here? France? I think France annexed my puppet state. That son of a bitch. Is there anything we can do with you? I don't really think so. Which is a shame. Is there anybody we also want to like try to influence? You're a neutral cordial. So we need to probably maybe get some influence with Brittany here. Okay. Bureaucratic head of government has been removed. His term is over. Austria, again, it does still technically exist, but in like as the weirdest country on earth. Right, like looking at this. Like Austria doesn't deserve to exist. Like, let's be honest here. Like, Poland will probably annex this part of Austria. I would have to guess. Who do you guys? You guys have some Nitra nationalist. I don't even know where Nitra is. I mean, it's you guys, apparently. I guess it's in Slovakia. I mean, if I can kill you without... I mean, a nationalist... I mean, the war ends... Well, the war will begin in about, like, 2 years from now, which is a while, for sure. But, I mean, if you can release Slovakia, and then I attack Hungary and kind of take everything else from them, wouldn't mind. Or if I attack Hungary and let these guys just kind of run rampant. Both of those seem completely acceptable to me. Okay, let's train up an army in Indochina. Yeah, that seems fine for now. It's a basic army to at least stop maybe British or French units from completely occupying that part of the country. Okay, 3.9 infamy. Not the worst in the world for sure. Because right now we're losing 0.35 infamy per month, which is a ton. Scientific rationalism. Supply growth. Could get for better railways. So let's upgrade the railroads for now. Keep covering the losses. We've got a core on something. Like, Brittany, you don't have any more cores, right? No. Like, France could attack Brittany, but I can't see France being suicidal enough to attack our spherelings, right? That doesn't seem to be in their best interest. You're at war Savoy. Probably over Genoa. Apparently Genoa was allied to you, I guess? I don't know who we really back here. Do we back the Pope or do we back Savoy? Probably the Pope, right? No, I don't. I don't want to be allied to any of you. You all are, like, so meaningless to me. Who are you now? No. Just no. Get out of here. Maybe because we allied Abyssinia, so now they're like, oh, we want to be your friends. I don't know. Okay, development of the Rhine-Ruhr. I'm surprised, like, the United States did not even try to rebel against the against Britain. Maybe they've never imposed a tea tax. I don't know. Maybe in this alternate timeline, British people hate tea. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Okay, they moved the royal court to Warsaw. I'm guessing they've left Krakow to Warsaw. I mean, it's directly on our border, but I guess so is Krakow. If I was you, I would have moved it to, you know, anywhere else. Probably would have been a better choice. I think the partition event kind of broke. Because I think Austria is supposed to get more land. Let me just look at these. I think Austria is supposed to get, like, this province here, and Russia was supposed to take the rest. And it just didn't work properly. Probably because Poland was at war with